Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to start prepping for the installation of the new Rugged Ridge Spartacus tailgate reinforcement and tire carrier. Just a normal upgrade. I want to go to 40s, and that seems to be okay carrying the 40s from the research that I've done. Now the downfall is I have this slipstream in here, and it all has to come out. Side note, I'm not real impressed with slipstream. I've only had this in for maybe 16 months, and all the coating on the nuts are coming off here and here, and the powder coating is flaked off up in this track, and it's already starting to rust. So I'm actually just going to take the whole thing out and leave it out. I am thinking about doing some molly panels up here, so I have something to strap my beach chairs to, and beach blankets, and typical Florida things that you always keep in your Jeep. Chairs on one side, tools on the other. All right, so once I get that out, depending on how that goes, by myself, got to take the top off, and that's always a fun thing. It took me about 2 hours to get the slipstream out. But as you can see, it is now out. And what that'll allow us to do is when we go to put in the tailgate reinforcement, we have to pull this off, and obviously the OEM tire carrier. So I think that's about it for today. It's getting late. Mosquitoes are starting to come out, and I am their favorite meal. All right, guys. Weather kind of cleared up, so trying to get a little bit more today. It's almost like an addiction, these damn Jeeps. So I went ahead and removed this trim. Went ahead and unplugged the cables. This is for the proximity sensor for the rear tailgate handle. There's no need to mess with that one. So the camera and the brake light are undone. Pulled them through the grommet, 13 millimeter deep well. I'm gonna get the impact gun, 6-inch extension, keeps me far away from the paint. And I'm just gonna go ahead and take that off. Then really, I'm gonna call it done for the day. That's all there is to it. We're back, day 2. Just got home from work. As you can see, didn't get anything else done last night. We have the tape removed from the 2 locations here, and we're going to close the gate up, and we'll go ahead and take these off, and then we'll pull these off. The hinges will come out, and then we'll put the new one on. So it's a simple process. I'm not going to film it all. I'll show you after I get the new hinge in. All right, guys. guys, as you can see, we have the hinges out, T55, I believe. I use a breaker bar to get them started loose, and then just use the impact wrench to take them the rest of the way out. Keynote, make sure you don't touch the tailgate. The only thing holding it on right now is the latch on the driver's side handle over there. Okay, so here you have what we're gonna put on. We're gonna reuse the factory hardware, and they gave us some shims for the tire carrier and some extra bolts when we get to that point. Go ahead and put this on, and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. All right, guys. After the interior stuff is done, to actually get those hinges out and put this on is like 20 minutes at tops. And it went on really easy. I will say that on the inside where the frame mount piece of the hinges, there's very little tolerance. So you have to make sure you get this plate here up against the back and get your bolts started. And once you got all 6 started, fairly tight down, then you go ahead and put these on, these 4 here, and just begin tightening them in rotation. Make sure everything is nice and snug. So now what we're going to do is cover up the tape holes in the back and start to work on the actual tire carrier. And then after that, the license plate holder, I'm going to mount right there. That's just a piece of plastic, really, with some automotive double-sided tape on it. I'm going to stick it on there. I'm not even going to screw it in or anything. As soon as I get the tire carrier on, I'll give you guys another peek. All right, guys, got it all put back together. Install is really easy compared to some of the ones that I've seen online. My biggest issue was getting that slipstream out. It was a pain in the ass. I did discover another issue that I'm going to have to deal with. Number one, I don't like the way the third brake light sits here, so I'll end up getting a ring. I despise those rings. It's like the Glock fanboy club for third brake lights. But if you look, it's crooked, and the studs, this one's completely stripped. Can't get a lug on there, and these 2 are bent. So I'm gonna have to find whatever part that is and then replace it. But fortunately, it's gonna be easy. All I gotta do is take the tire off, and there's 4 bolts. The whole thing pops out, and I can replace that piece. Don't know about the wiring for the backup camera and the third brake light, but regardless, it'll be easy. Final view this week: bumper, tailgate reinforcement, or hinge reinforcement, and new tire carrier. You can see I probably have, these are 35s. These are 35, 12 and a half, 17s. And you can see, it says I can go up to a 40. I believe that I would be close. May have to adjust this out a little bit more, angle it a little bit different, but I think it's possible. The 37s are the new 35s anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Haven't got the seat covers yet, so stay tuned. I'll show you what that looks like when I get those finished finally. And for the fun stuff, not this weekend. I have a birthday party to go to, but soon. This whole box of electrical crap, radios, fuses, relays. I got to get the bumper lights wired up, and I want to redo the spotlights on the front. So anyway, stay tuned. Hopefully within the next couple weeks I'll have all that done. I'll see you later. Hey guys, just a quick follow-up. I just want to give a big shout out to Mark Lawson over at the Jeep Lab in Tampa, Florida. If you guys remember, when I was putting on the tailgate reinforcement, this piece right here, it was stripped the last time the dealership did a tire change. They stripped it, and you can see it's a little bent, so nothing lined up correctly. Mark had one of these. They do not sell these anywhere at all. You have to buy the entire bracket, which is like $300 for this $20 part. So if anybody has the machinery and know-how, you could probably make a lot of money, because a lot of the aftermarket tailgate hinges and tire relocations reuse this little tiny piece right here. All right. Thanks again, Mark. Really appreciate it.